But some of the notes that I made in terms of how to win those competitive grants is, one, find out who the program officer is. Somebody is working in the grant department that's going to award your grant. And that somebody, he or she, also has an assistant. Know who they are. They have a lot of sway, even if there's a panel. How do you get to know them? Go to an event where they are. One might be coming to a panel discussion held by American Express or an arts conference or any professional conference, but get to meet these people, because just like all other fundraising, at the end of the day is, I'm Jeff, you're Martha, and we've started a relationship. Critical. You have to apply. You have to apply. And you can't assume you're going to get it the first time, but you've got to get the ball rolling. Just again, for the foundation work, you're not going to get it the first time. When you don't get it, have the tenacity to call up as a gentleman or a lady and say, we were disappointed, we're sure the panel was very smart, and we'd just like to know what the panel or what the decision was as to why we weren't funded. In a non-belligerent manner, but in an inquiring manner, to say, I want to learn from this process. And then hopefully there will be comments. Your program wasn't strong enough, your organizational, we didn't see your fiscal stability, whatever the reasons were, then you've got the next step. And then I always say fundraising is dating. It's courtship and dating. Then the follow, that's my big thing in fundraising. Then the follow letter. Thank you so much. The points that you mentioned to us, we'll take them into account. And then the next application, you address those issues. Another little follow-up letter to the program officer. Thank you so much again. Here's our newest application. We hope this meets better your criteria or the concerns that the panel expressed. But you're beginning also a dialogue. You're talking to somebody, not just an application. And again, we're all human beings. No matter how objective we attempt to be, we're all human beings. And a face and a name and someone calling back has a subconscious impact, even if someone is trying to stay as objective as they possibly can. And that's what all lobbying is about too. Then know the other organizations, what they got, and what they got it for. I mean, these are obvious, but there's just stuff you really need to know to begin to walk up that ladder. Read the agency guidelines, the criteria, the funding priorities, and see where you have the most compelling case. All of us do 10 different projects. Which is the right fit for this particular funder? We can't walk in with the whole kit and caboodle. We got to sit there and say, let's take our shot on this. We're unique in this way, we're exceptional in this way, we have a strong track record in this way. They're funding other kind of things. They're funding all over Manhattan, but no one is funding something in Queens that is dealing with the Latino population. As long as it's within your mission, you're not just chasing a grant for the sake of chasing a grant, but really hone in on where you think you're going to hit it the most. Another thing, promote their support in all your publications and promotional materials. I mean, don't miss that. They're going to be somewhere, you're going to drop off something in an agency, and then somebody's going to walk in from a different agency and go, hey, where's my logo? Bad. I mean, really, they take that stuff personally. Their job is to promote their agencies. Their job is to have their agency everywhere. So when they go to the government for funding, they've got, they can see they're all over the place. So that's really important. Again, I mentioned attend events where they might be. If it's a panel, find out who's on the panel and invite them. They're not going to come. They're as busy as you are, but they're going to feel guilty that they didn't and that you invited them.
It's true.
I've gone to funders so many times to invite them to shows. I just have them on a VIP list. And by the fourth time round, when it comes to my application, they're going, son of a gun, that Jeff Rosenstock told me 4 times. I never came. Shame on me. Give me $5,000. And it really is. I mean, but you've got to invite them, because 90% of the other people are not. And then the guilt is on them. If you get one key agency, I'll use the arts. If we get the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs, then all of a sudden the New York State Council of the Arts goes, oh, you have your foundations go, oh, they got past that one. So if you get one of them, it'll help you get the others. All of a sudden, you're on the right track.